The winter session of India's parliament came to an end today, and the last 3 weeks had all the drama and sound bites you could imagine. Protests, more protests, yelling, adjournments, some more adjournments, Soros-Adani jibes, Constitution, Ambedkar, even a physical scuffle that led to FIRs being filed against some MPs. Just one thing was missing: meaningful parliamentary business. Another parliament session went down the drain, and issues like unemployment, inflation, Manipur violence and Sambal barely made it to the agenda. Here are some of the top developments from what was a chaotic and unproductive winter session. Hello and welcome, I am Shubham Chohan. Let's get started. The Lok Sabha was adjourned sine die in 2 minutes of convening this morning. Speaker Om Birla urged the opposition to maintain decorum in the lower house even as sloganeering continued. Then the House adopted a resolution referring bills on one nation, one election to a joint committee of parliament before adjourning. Take a look.
माननीय सदस्यगण, मैं आप सभी से पुनः आग्रह करता हूं कि संसद की गरिमा मर्यादा बनाए सबकी सामूहिक जिम्मेदारी है। संसद भवन परिसर में किसी भी द्वार पर किसी भी तरह का धरना प्रदर्शन करना उचित नहीं है। आप सभी को इस विषय पर नियमों की अनुपालना करना सुनिश्चित करना पड़ेगा। मैं पुनः आग्रह करता हूं, इसको गंभीरता से लें और किसी भी स्थिति के अंदर द्वार पर और परिसर पर प्रदर्शन न करें, नहीं तो संसद को उचित कार्रवाई करनी पड़ेगी।
Over in the Rajya Sabha, the House met following an initial adjournment in the morning. Union Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal moved a motion that sought to nominate 12 MPs from the upper house to serve on the joint committee. The members nominated from the Rajya Sabha include Ghanshyam Tiwari, Randeep Singh Surjewala and Mukul Wasnik of the Congress, Saket Gokhale of the TMC, among others. In his concluding remarks, Vice President and Chairman Jagdeep Dhankhar lamented the chaotic scenes in the House.
As we conclude this session, coinciding with the 75th anniversary of our Constitution, we face a moment of serious reflection. While our celebration of Samvidhan Divas in the historic Samvidhan Sadan was meant to reaffirm democratic values, our actions in this House tell a different story. The stark reality is troubling. This session's productivity stands at a mere 40.03%, with just 43 hours and 27 minutes of effective functioning. As parliamentarians, we are drawing severe criticism from the people of India, and rightfully so. These persistent disruptions are steadily eroding public trust in our democratic institutions. While we did pass the Oil Fields Amendment Bill and Boilers Bill of 2024, and heard the statement by Honorable Minister of External Affairs on India-China relations, these achievements are overshadowed by our failures. The growing trend of publicizing notices through media before parliamentary consideration and recourse to Rule 267 further undermine our institutional dignity. We stand at a critical crossroads. The 1.4 billion citizens of Bharat expect better from us. It is time to choose between meaningful debate and destructive disruption. Our democratic legacy demands we rise above political differences and restore the sanctity of parliamentary discourse. I thank the Deputy Chairman, Vice Chairperson, Secretary General, Staff and Media for their support. Let us return with renewed commitment to serve our nation with the dignity it deserves. Jai Hind.
Interestingly, Trinamool Congress MP and Parliamentary Party leader Derek O'Brien in his piece for the Indian Express alleged that the Rajya Sabha chairman spoke for around 30% of the time the upper house functioned. In fact, there was an unprecedented no-trust motion against Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar. It was submitted by opposition MPs last week, and on expected lines, the no-trust motion was dismissed. Deputy Chairman Harivansh called the no-confidence notice an act of impropriety, being severely flawed and drawn in a haste to mar Jagdeep Dhankhar's reputation. The opposition had also submitted a notice to initiate impeachment proceedings against a sitting judge of the Allahabad High Court. 55 opposition Rajya Sabha MPs had filed this notice against Justice Shekhar Kumar Yadav, who made controversial remarks attending a VHP event a few days back. At the time of publishing this video, there is no official word on what happened to that notice by the opposition MPs. Yes, in the Supreme Court though, the collegium did have a meeting with Justice Yadav and reportedly told him that his remarks were avoidable. Meanwhile, the Congress continued its protests on Amit Shah's remark against Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Today, opposition MPs staged a protest at Vijay Chowk in the national capital, demanding Home Minister Amit Shah's apology and resignation. They also carried out a protest march from Vijay Chowk to Parliament. Congress MP from Wayanad, Priyanka Gandhi also slammed the BJP over the FIR against her brother Rahul, saying it shows BJP's desperation level. That's what Priyanka Gandhi said. Priyanka Gandhi was seen carrying a placard which read, "Baba Saheb ka apman nahi sahega Hindustan," which means India will not tolerate the insults of Baba Saheb Ambedkar. The MPs also raised slogans such as Jai Bhim and Amit Shah Maafi Mango, which means Amit Shah should apologize. In the last 24 hours, BJP has lodged an FIR against Lok Sabha LOP Rahul Gandhi on charges of assault, among others. The Delhi police last night said that the attempt to murder charge in the original FIR against Rahul Gandhi was removed. The FIR was after two BJP MPs alleged they were pushed by Rahul Gandhi during protests in the parliament premises. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party vehemently denied the charge. The two MPs, Pratap Sarangi and Mukesh Rajput of the BJP, were admitted to the Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital in New Delhi. A doctor at the hospital said this morning that both leaders are in a better condition and currently in the ICU, that's the intensive care unit. The doctor said that their BP, reports of CT scan, MRI are all normal now. Meanwhile, ministers and BJP MPs including Rajnath Singh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Piyush Goyal all visited the injured MPs in hospital. Reportedly, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also spoke to the injured MPs on phone. The Congress had meanwhile filed an FIR against some BJP MPs for allegedly injuring Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. We've done a detailed report on what all transpired yesterday. You can check that video out by clicking on the link in the description below. And in conclusion, here's some data that really sum up the kind of session we saw. As per PRS research data, Lok Sabha functioned for 52% of its scheduled time and Rajya Sabha functioned for 39% of its scheduled time, just 39%. In the first week, both houses functioned for less than 10% of the scheduled time. The red marks you can see on the screen is the abysmally low percentage of the time the parliament functioned every day of the scheduled time. Then, on the question hour, that's the time opposition MPs get to ask the government questions on important issues. In this winter session, the question hour did not function in the Rajya Sabha for 15 out of 19 days. In the Lok Sabha, question hour did not function for more than 10 minutes on 12 out of 20 days. The next session in line is the budget session where the all-important union budget will be tabled by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. But the biggest takeaway from this winter session was how ties between opposition and treasury benches have hit rock bottom, where the impetus was more on protests and counter-protests than meaningful debate on legislative business. That's all we have for this report. Do comment and let us know what your views are, and of course like and share this video and subscribe to HW News English on YouTube for more such videos. Thanks for watching.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.